Welcome back. You're still tuned into Business Lunch, and let's now move to our special segment, Court Corner. There's a lot coming out of the court, so we have Ashmit joining us to fill us in on everything. In the first story, the Supreme Court opened the court-appointed panel's report on the Pegasus issue and expressed disappointment over the centre not clarifying if Pegasus was used and deployed by the government. Ashmit, fill us in on this, and what do they have to say on this issue?
Well, let's keep in mind that the Apex Court had appointed a three-member technical committee which was headed by Justice Ravindran, and that is the report that in fact was read out in open court for the first time by the Apex Court. Now, what's critical here are the takeaways. There are three key takeaways here. Number one, as far as the centre's conduct is concerned, the Supreme Court expressed disappointment, in fact cited observations that were made by the technical committee that the centre did not cooperate. The technical committee's position was that the centre continued to be evasive and did not clarify whether or not the Pegasus software was procured or deployed on the citizens of the country. That's the first takeaway. The second, of course, is the technical committee and its own findings. The report has not been made public yet, but there are some aspects that were read out by the Apex Court. From that, the technical committee clarified that of the 29 devices that were subjected to forensic investigation, there were malware found in 5. However, the technical committee said that it could not be said conclusively that the 5 instances of malware was in fact Pegasus. So that in fact has been an important clarification. Technical committee holding that this could possibly be, the malware could possibly be due to lack of cyber hygiene. The third takeaway is Justice Ravindran's comment. Justice Ravindran very clearly pointed out that there is definitely a need felt for strengthening surveillance laws, and also at the same breath has recommended as a part of his report that there is also a need for strengthening individual privacy, citizens' privacy. So these are some of the broad takeaways yet coming from the open court hearing. We'll, of course, yet to get a copy of those two reports that were submitted before the top court. Back to you.
Right, Ashmit, but stay on. There are more important cases that you have been tracking. The Apex Court in its review of the judgment